Welcome to another episode of iSPORTS, where the game never sleeps. Yeah, we saw exciting matchups all over the weekend across the top five leagues in Europe, and we are here to give you the recap and all the details. I'm AB Manuel, and I'm here with
Richmond.
yeah. So Charlie, in Europe, we saw exciting matchups
Yeah.
and locally as well. So let's move straight into it. So in the EPL, as you can see on your screen, the results for match week 13 of the English Premier League. We saw exciting matchups, and as you can see, goals, and goals. We saw Manchester City winning there. We saw Chelsea drawing with Arsenal. Liverpool finally winning, and Isaac finally having his goal. We saw Manchester United winning also their match. Aston Villa won, and yeah, Sunderland won against Bournemouth. Well, how do you feel about these results?
Yeah, for this Sunderland team, they are really becoming dangerous because they even came back from a goal down.
Yeah.
They were a goal down. They really came back from a goal down to win the match, and they are coming from this relegation team, that's championship,
Championship.
and they've been able to dominate.
Do also
Second, currently that's
yeah,
set.
sit. Yeah, sit on the
Yeah, and
table.
it's really a good position for them. It's really a good position for them. And also, when we talk about this Nottingham Forest, that's Liverpool match.
Yeah.
Liverpool finally, and Slot has been able to get a win, and I'm happy. And also, the player that helped them to at least get their first goal, Isaac scoring his first goal for Liverpool, and I'm sure his teammates are really happy for him.
Yeah. And also we saw Manchester United also winning, coming from a goal down and winning against Crystal Palace there. So a good win for Manchester United as well. Yeah. And I think Aston Villa too won. Chelsea and Arsenal drew in that regard too. Let's look at the standings for the English Premier League. So as you can see on your screen, the standing for the English Premier League, and Arsenal are in first but with 30 points, and Manchester City are behind them again in second with 25 points, only 5 points separating them. Chelsea has dropped to third after drawing against Arsenal, so 24 points. Aston Villa have steadily moved to fourth after quite exciting performances they've displayed over the weekend. Kudos to Unai Emery. Brighton in fifth, Sunderland, coming from the championship just last season, are in sixth. It's quite astonishing, and it's a good run for them. Yeah. And also you can see the bottom half of the table. Leeds, Burnley, and Wolves also making the bottom half of that table too. Yeah, in the English Premier League. Yeah. So quickly, let's move into Spain as well. We saw exciting matchups in Spain also in the Spanish La Liga. We saw that Real Madrid was unable to get a win in their match also, and it's quite disappointing. You expect Real Madrid to be able to be winning these kind of matches, but they drew against Girona 1-1. So as you can see on your screen, the results for the Spanish La Liga. So Rich, how do you feel about the
Yeah, with
results?
this Madrid team, they are dominating in Europe, and rather when it comes to their own domestic league, they find it difficult because they've played that's their three matches. It's been draw, and all these three matches, to Barca have won all. So at first they were even leading with a huge point difference,
Yeah.
and this draw is because before we went for the international break, they drew against that's Rayo, and they also came to after the international break their match against Elche. It was also a draw, and they've drawn against Girona
Girona.
too. That's too much. It's too much. They need to find a way out. It seems when it comes to Europe, they are able to dominate, but when it comes to their own domestic league, they are finding it difficult, and
Yeah.
it's too bad.
And on the other hand, Barcelona won convincingly 3 goals to 1 against Deportivo Alaves and are currently sitting top of the table. So yeah, that is how it looks like. And Villarreal too steadily, they are doing well, as you can see on your screen here. The other results too as well. So Villarreal winning 3-2
Yeah,
in that regard. So let's look at the table. As I said earlier, Barca now with 34 points in first, and Real Madrid in second with 33 points. Villarreal doing so well with 32 points in third. Rich, do you think Villarreal will steadily overtake Real Madrid?
for that, I'm not really sure, but they are really doing well.
Yeah.
I don't know. In and that's in Champions, they have just 1 point, and it's too bad. But when it comes to their own domestic, they also dominate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Madrid and Villarreal, I don't get what's going on with them because
One
they
is doing well in
one
the Champions League and fumbling the local
yeah,
league.
and currently they are that's Madrid is having say 33 points,
Yeah.
Villarreal is also having
32.
32,
So
and
just
they
a
are
point
rather
difference.
dominating in their domestic league. But when they go to Europe, it's too much. It's too much. They need to find a way out and at least try and do something. That's Villarreal.
Yeah, I think if Real Madrid to continue with this poor run in the league, Villarreal will over time overtake them on the table as well. So as you can see, the table and also with the lower side, end of the table as well, Girona, Levante, and Real Oviedo make it the last three also in that regard. So let's move straight into the French League One. We saw some exciting action also in the French League. As you can see on your screen, the results for the French League One. Yeah, so we saw PSG against Auxerre. That game ended the PSG against Monaco, sorry, and they lost to Monaco in that game. So yeah, even though Monaco got a red card, but they were able to secure the win in that game. And also Auxerre, Toulouse and Olympic Marseille, sorry, drew also 2-2 in that match too. We saw Lyon winning as well. So how do you feel about
This
the result?
PSG, I don't get them. You are able to come back from a win against that's Tottenham, then all of a sudden you play against Monaco. Monaco end up getting a red card and you draw against them. And I don't get this coach.
They lost rather.
Yeah, sorry, they lost. I don't get this coach. Why you bench some players? He has players that can help them win matches, but you bench these players and wait when they score you, then you bring them in. If you bring them in, what are they coming to do? Are they now coming to outscore the opponent or what? And one thing is, once a team gets a red card and they're able to get their first goal, they know that this team I'm playing with, I can't defend against, I can't play with them. What do? I need to sit back. When they just bring the ball, I'll hit it. Go and do your dirty works. Come, I'll just be sending you. And that was what Monaco was doing to them. And I'm happy that Monaco was able to, even with the red card, still they tried to win the match. Yeah.
Yeah, so we saw Lens to winning their match in that regard. So that means that on the table, Lens have overtaken PSG. And as you can see on your screen, Lens in first position with 31 points and PSG in second with 30 points. Marseille in third with 29 points, plus Lille in fourth with 26 points. So as you can see on the screen, the table for the French League One. So for the first time in a while, Lens have overtaking PSG and they are now first on the table. And also, you can see the bottom half of the table as well. Nantes, Metz, and AG Auxerre make up the bottom three. Auxerre are really struggling this season. We don't know why, and we hope they will just try to do something about it. Yeah. So now let's move to the Italian Serie A. So as you can see on your screen, the results for the Italian Serie A too as well. It gave us exciting matchups. And
My favorite league.
yeah, so Como once again, says Fabregas doing his magic there, and they won against Sassuolo 2-0. And also Inter also won against Pisa 2-0. Napoli won against Roma 1-0. That was a big match of the weekend in the Serie A, I think. Atalanta also won against Fiorentina. So, wait, how do you feel about
Oh
these
yeah.
results?
I remember in our preview I told you that with this league, when you lose, you just drop.
Drop.
And before they even started this match, this match week, that's AS Roma were first on
Yes.
the league on the league table, but currently they've even dropped. So
Fuck.
with this league, when you lose, you are just dropping. And I'm happy that's Napoli took their chances. They had their one goal, they defended it, and they got their 3 points. And Conte, this is his second season in a team because for him always when he's done with his first season, he always leaves. So we are yet to see whether he's going to also win the league again because after winning any league, he just leaves. So this time around, we are yet to see whether
Yeah.
he can still dominate as he did in his first season for Napoli.
Yeah, so as you can see on your screen, the standings for the Serie A. And just with one loss, AS Roma have dropped from first to fourth. But it's not that bad because the point difference is very small. So in first, It's AC Milan with 28 points, Napoli in second also with 28 points, Inter in third with 27 points, and Roma in fourth with 27 points. So even though Roma are fourth, they have 27 points and just a point difference from the league leaders, Milan. Yeah. So as you can see, Como too and Sid doing so well. But the bottom half, you can see Pisa, Fiorentina, and Verona, Hellas Verona
This
making the bottom
Fiorentina
half.
team
Yeah.
this season, if they don't take it, they'll be going to relegation. If they don't take it, they'll be going to relegation, and they need to turn things around because the Fiorentina we know is not the Fiorentina we are seeing this season.
Yeah.
So they should try and at least do something. I don't know what the is going on wrong with the coach.
They are really struggling. Yeah, so let's look at the German Bundesliga. So in the German Bundesliga, we saw quite exciting action. Sorry. So as you can see on your screen, the results for the German Bundesliga. So Bayern won against St. Pauli 3-1, and also Frankfurt and Wolfsburg drew. Dortmund won 2-1 against Leverkusen. So the results, as you can see on your screen. How do you feel about the results?
For Bayern, I don't know what's wrong with them. When they are playing with you, they will just make you score the first goal, and you feel like, oh, you can beat them. And after they will just show you that you are playing with the big boys.
Yeah, so
They always want you to eat the
take the
food
lead.
fair. Yeah, they will just take the food fair. Then after they will show you that they can do anything to you. And after scoring one goal, they still ended up scoring that St. Pauli 3 goals
Yeah,
to one.
3-1. So that means on the table they are still maintaining their slot, as you can see on your screen, in first position with 34 points. And Leipzig drawing this weekend means they'll continue to be in second, and they are having 26 points. So you can see the margin between them and Bayern quite huge. You can see Dortmund in third, Leverkusen in fourth. And in the bottom half, to Heidenheim, St. Pauli, and Mainz make the bottom three in that league to as well. Finally, let's come to the local league, and we saw some action too in the Ghana Premier League. So Kotoko against Midiama ended in a 2-2 draw. Kotoko was quite fortunate enough to come back after going 2-0 down to draw the match 2-2. And also, Hasselhoff also won their match as well. So Hasselhoff were able to win their match 1-0 against Vision FC. Unfortunately for Adriana Stars, they lost their match against Gold Stars. So, Rich, how do you feel about the result?
Oh yeah, for currently it seems House of Folk and Kotoko are having the same points. Yeah, and I'm just hoping they can catch up because the points between the first and even them is not even. Yeah, it seems it's just 2 points difference. And this season we are expecting one of them to at least try and dominate because this small team that's Mediama, whenever they go to the that's calf, this we don't see anything. But at least we expect that with them they can at least do something because they have the fans to do something.
Yeah.
So
even with that, I think they should be putting the work because recently Kotoko went to the CAF confederations and didn't do quite well. But as you can see on your screen, for the standings, Mediama in first with 23 points. Indiana also having 23 points, but in second, House of Lion 23 points in third, Gold Stars in fourth 22, Kotoko and Hearts both having 21 points in fifth, and in sixth also on the table as well. So this is how the Ghana Premier League table also looks like. Yeah. So we hope to see more action in the subsequent weeks. So yeah, Rich, your last words before.
Yeah, my last words, as I always say, keep watching iSports. Yeah, and always we want to hear your comments. Just send us your comments. Help, share, and always subscribe to that's iQuiz Studios.
Yeah, don't forget to like as well. So this has been an exciting episode of iSports, and see you in the next one. Bye.